Being in Vegas, you would expect to see a pack of these, 52 cards, used in any casino. And we're going to do a little karma gamble, a game, a bet, whatever you like to call it, using just a regular deck of cards. Now, although I can shuffle the cards, cut the cards, it makes no difference, as you're about to find out. You see, although they are just a regular deck of cards, you can see they're pretty well shuffled up. It doesn't matter to the cheat. Let me show you how. I'm going to deal the cards out, alternating. To you, to me, to you, to me. Yeah, okay. And you're going to choose whether or not you want the card for yourself or for me. Or if you don't, we'll get rid of it. You dictate the order of the cards. So if I deal the cards out, first of all to you, do you want this card? You do. Do you want me to have this? Yeah. Do you want this one? Yes. Do you want me to have this one? No. Do you want to have this one? Yes. Do you want me to have this? Yes. Would you like this? No. Do you want me to have this? Yes. Do you want that one? Yes. Do you want me to have this? No. This one? Yes. Do you want me to have this? Yes. Do you want me to have the next one? No, I've got to get 5 cards. Do you want to have this? Yes. So you can see you dictated exactly who had which cards. Let's see the hand that you had dealt to you. A 10, an 8, a 6, a 2, and a 5. Pretty much nothing there. And what did I get? An ace, ace, king, king, king. And that is a full house. Let's try it again. Remember, with these cards, I'm going to deal cards down to you. You can choose to get rid of them for you or for me. So, do you want this card? You don't. Do you want me to have this card? Yes. Do you want this one? Yes. Do you want me to have this? Yes. 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 No. Yes. Yes. Do you want this one? Yes. Do you want me to have this? Yes. Once again, you've dictated which cards you get. Let's take a look at what you've got. A 7, 6, oh, a pair of 6s there. That's pretty good. You got a pair. Let's see what I've got. 3 of a kind beats a pair. How to deal the perfect poker hand. And this one does use a stack of cards. Now, if I show you what the cards look like, they look regular when you spread them. When you shuffle them, you can do a false shuffle and cut. If you are going to shuffle them, then you can shuffle the lower half and maybe do a false cut. The reason it's so convincing is because when you're dealing the cards to each other, the spectator will get the choice as to whether or not they want that card or if they want you to have your card. And I think that's the strong point of this one. So how is it stacked? Well, let me show you. Can you see that every other card is a card that you're going to have? So let me just deal these out so you can actually see how the stack is made. Now I've got about 26 of the cards, in fact, that are here. What you do is you remove from the pack the 4 jacks, the 4 aces, the 4 queens and the 4 kings. That's what's going to go in your hand. And just alternate them with any cards from the pack. Make sure you haven't got any good runs of cards like 4 10s or 4 7s, as they may end up with a winner. So make sure these are a total random array of cards, different numbers and different suits. You then basically just stack the cards. So on top I've got, in fact I'm going to put a regular card because that's going to be the first card dealt to them. And then just alternate the stack. Once all the stack is done, this half of the pack goes on top of the deck. You're now ready to perform. You begin by dealing the first card to the spectator. Now they get a choice. Do they want that card? If they do, you deal it. You deal the next one to yourself and give them the choice. Do you want me to have this? Let's say yes. And you alternate backwards and forwards, but at any time they may say they don't want you to have that card. You just put it to one side. Now you then carry on with the spectator. You don't deal another one here. You go, do you want this one? I then come back and they may give me that one. The next one they may not want. You can eliminate that one. Yourself, they may want this one. Finally that one and this one. As long as you end up with 5 cards and 5 cards. Now you're always going to win, because if you turn over their cards, they've got a pair of 9s. If you turn over your cards, you've got a full house, 3 and 2. Now this may vary depending on what they've eliminated, but you will always have the winner. Now you can repeat this one more time. Get rid of the cards. You can put these on the bottom of the pack and deal again. Now you do need to make sure you know which card is on top when you deal the second time. Now you can just point to it and just glimpse what it is. Now because I see it's just a regular card, I know I'm going to deal to them first. If it's a card like this one, then you know you're going to deal to yourself first of all. It doesn't matter whether you deal to them or to yourself first. So I'm going to deal to them, deal to me, and I'm just going to quickly do this, but remember they can eliminate. It's exactly the same as the previous method. Now this time, let's say that they have that. When they deal this, they don't want you to have that. Now I've only got 4 cards. They've got theirs 5. I don't need to deal any more to them. So I will then continue dealing here. Now at this point, you may be dealt an odd card. It doesn't matter. You've already got 4 cards that will be ideal for your hand, or even 3. So even if they didn't want me to have that one, or this one, or this one, when I deal the next one, if we take a look at what the spectator will have, now they've got a pair of 7s. When I deal mine, I've got 2 pair, and I win again. So on the 2 hands, you always win.